Hi, everybody. DJ Oakley with you for another player profile. And today it is the Columbiana Clippers we're highlighting, and it's all brought to you by G. Burbick Farms. Visit them on the web at gburbickfarms.com. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better. If you don't know them, you're about to. Get ready to know one of the best Clippers there is out there, Mr. Tyler Andersen, a senior at Columbiana High School, known very well for what he does on the links and for what he does on the golf courses. But this year, he is one of the leaders of the Columbiana Clippers, and as a senior leader, one of two. Tyler, talk to me about how this year has been for you, as we've all kind of had the year of 2020 flipped on its ear, and as 2021 starts, do you finally have a grasp on the situation? Do you feel like you finally got it under control?
We're just taking day by day. You never know if we'll be able to keep playing after we play a game or practice. We try and give it 100% at practice and in games, just because we really don't know what's going to happen with the rest of the year.
It's been a weird year, I mean, for everybody, but for you especially as a basketball player for Columbiana. Had a chance to talk to Coach Johnson about what it's like to have so many seniors, so many leaders in that locker room last year, cutting down nets, and all of a sudden you look around this year and it's you and Dalton. Is that a challenge? And what's the biggest challenge for you to be kind of just with Dalton arm in arm and saying, okay, it's us. We got to teach these guys real quick what it's like to be a Clipper?
Last year, the 8 seniors, they were great role models, and just trying to build off of that and continue to be good role models for the upcoming team. So they have just someone to look up to with me and Dalton. So we're just trying to be the best role models for them that we can.
This year is your first opportunity at varsity playing time on the floor. What has been the biggest kind of surprise to you? I mean, naturally, you're a varsity athlete anyway, but was there anything that really caught you off guard about making that jump from JV to varsity?
The tempo is definitely faster. It's a lot. It's harder. It's a big step up from JV basketball, but yeah, at the end of the day, you're playing basketball. You got to score more points than the other team. It was a big step up though.
You got a great coach. You got a great coaching staff. You got a lot of tradition inside the gymnasium, a Berryman gymnasium. Talk to me about when you put those colors on, the red and the white. What does it mean to you to be a Columbiana Clipper?
There's normally, when you're allowed to, there's normally a big student section, a bunch of fans that come. It's just a good thing to represent the Columbiana Clippers. Wouldn't want it any other way. Past 4 years have been amazing. And I'm glad to be representing the Columbiana Clippers.
Does it bum you out at all? I guess this is a question that nobody really asked. Does it bum you out that, when you look around, there's limited fans in the stands? And how does that affect you as a player on the floor?
It does. It's a little bit saddening that we can't have our friends and most of our family there. But we're playing. That's where you have a bench, so we're our own student section, own hype crowd. So it's a little bit different, but we're trying to make the best of it.
I love it, man. All right, talk to me. It's your senior year, a couple months from now. Believe it or not, you'll be hopefully getting a little piece of paper that says that you did what you needed to do the last 4 years. What are you looking to do when you get out of high school, and why?
I'm going to college. I actually just committed to Notre Dame College by Cleveland for continue my academic and athletic with golf. So that's what I'm going to be doing after high school, and yeah, that's basically it.
Right on, man. Congratulations. Talk to me about what are you going to study?
I'm not undecided right now, but something like marketing, business, accounting, probably something along the line.
I see you, dude. I see you. And there's always a spot here, especially for marketing at YSN. So if you don't have to go too far from home, if you need an internship or you want to get your toes wet in marketing and sales. So, all right. So we all know how you are on the golf course. You're locked in, obviously going to college for it, playing at the next level. What's the biggest difference between what is considered an individual sport in golf and a team sport in basketball? What's the biggest difference to you?
Well, golf is definitely an individual sport, and basketball is a team sport. The biggest difference is having the team behind you in basketball, someone to lift you up and help you out. In golf, you have to be your own support system. You can't break down or anything, or else it'll affect your game. But in basketball, you have 4 others on the court to help you and do other things. So,
All right, what's more challenging, a eagle putt with your knees shaking, right? With that's a I don't know, let's say it's a 20-foot putt, or the game's on the line, you're tied, and you're at the free throw line, and you got to make one. Which one would you rather be in a situation?
the more challenging one is probably the free throw, but the one I would want is probably the eagle putt. But different circumstances, that probably the free throw is harder with the game on the line.
All right, which one would you rather have the celebration of? Drilling that eagle putt or hitting a long 3 for a game winner at the buzzer?
Definitely the game winner. Yeah, the game winner.
I love it, dude. See, I love that you're locked in. It's is shooting a free throw. I hear it all the time. Shooting a free throw is the same as lining up for a putt. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see you, but you have to concentrate the same. You have to focus more than other places. So I can see it.
All right, Tyler, let's talk about your role models real quick. Obviously, you've grown into a great young man. There's been people there along the way to help you do it. Who is your role model off the floor?
Definitely my family, my grandpa, my grandma, my mom, dad. They've always showed me to work hard for what you want, and especially with golf, I've put in a lot of hours to get to where I am. So they've been my role models through it all.
All right, give me an athlete that you've looked up to for the entirety of, or maybe the majority of your student athletic career.
I like LeBron, especially what he does on the court and off the court. He's a great person, great role model. So, and he's from Ohio, so that's another.
Can't get any better than that, right?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Andersen, today's player profile for the Columbiana Clippers, brought to you by G. Burbick Farms. Tyler, as always, anything we can do for you, just shout. But we're so happy you took some time out with us, and best of luck in your future at Notre Dame College.
Thanks for having me.